tea. Hello, YouTube. It's my birthday today. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get some music first. Music first, obviously. What do I go with? Game lo-fi, because why not? What do you go, Pokemon? We could go... Let's go Animal Crossing. Or no, let's do... This is fine. Alright. So, what are we doing today? Well, I thought we could make a new portfolio site because my old one is an absolute mess. The code in there is so unbelievably messy, and it's just an HTML and CSS page. Honestly, it was super fun. I had a lot of fun working on it. It just, anytime I go back to it to change stuff or try to make it better, it just doesn't work because the CSS is so messy and all over the place. And I'm pretty sure I used ChatGPT for like a quarter of it. And so there's some parts that I just don't understand, and that doesn't help at all. But yeah, that's why I'm doing streaming and whatever, because no ChatGPT. Don't use it. It's terrible. It was actually kind of good, like, I think it was good starting out because it definitely got me more into programming. I think there's a lot of things that were just completely foreign concepts that I don't know anything about. And so using ChatGPT to like introduce me to the topic was good. But like having it actually write code, I'm pretty sure all the code ChatGPT has ever written for me, I've had to go back and change or fix, or I tried to add something new and it broke with the ChatGPT code, and so I had to change it anyways. So yeah, website, and I have a couple ideas. I think I want it to be really, really, really simple, because the way the layout of the old page was kind of like a very stereotypical, like you have the page here and then you have a ribbon with like home and about. It's like the most stereotypical web page, and then there was like my socials over here, and then it had a pretty big margin, and then it just had like project 1 and then a picture and then some text or something, and then project 2 and then a picture and then some text. It was good. I mean, I thought it looked good. I could never get the font to work for some reason. I had a really like pixelated font I wanted to use, and it never worked. And there's some other things that were breaking, like interacting with the pictures and whatever. And I've had more than enough people tell me now to like, oh, just use React, or whatever, or just use I think Node.js is part of React. Just use whatever, all this stuff that's not HTML, CSS. And I'm like, I feel like is that not overkill for like a portfolio website? And also it's such an abstraction that you don't actually learn what you're doing or what you're affecting or whatever. But I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to learn it, just to say I learned it now and add it to my my list of things I can do, because I mean, everyone that's the title of whatever, like everyone on LinkedIn has all the same 50 things. Node.js, TypeScript, Tailwind, React. And I'm like, there's no way everyone knows all of those front to back. I feel like it's like, oh, they used it in college one time and now they're listing it as whatever. But now I get to become one of them, I guess. So my idea for this project is we don't want to use this. I want it to be a little bit more like fun and interactable. Because this is literally like you just go to the landing page and you scroll and you can click on the pictures. But I want it to be a little bit more like me oriented and a little bit more like fun oriented. So my idea is we have like the landing page, right? What people are gonna see. The first thing is I definitely do not want this bar. It's on like every page ever. So I want to put the socials somewhere on the landing page. Even if it's like a welcome page, it should still have like the socials. So maybe at like the top, right here, but we like center them. Or maybe just like in the bottom left. Or maybe the bottom middle. I don't know, kind of like bottom middle. I've seen this before. I've seen people do this before. So we'd have like GitHub, LinkedIn, and I don't know, something else. I've seen people do this before. Maybe like a box here. Or maybe they go a little bit higher and there's a box here that's off the bottom. That might look weird. But what I kind of want to do is like, I want to do a theme. That's the idea. Because I had a theme before, which was GMU colors, but that was just like text. I want other things to also reflect whatever theme. And one of the themes that I wanted to do was like maybe like a Minecraft kind of thing, or like medieval like thing, but also a mix of like bubbly or like soft, like rounded edges or something. Like I don't know if I want like pastel necessarily, but maybe like a gradient that goes from, I don't know, like green to maybe like white to maybe like a brown or something, because it's kind of like dirt block or whatever. I should do it like this. It's like a gradient from like here to here to here maybe. And then like if I do the socials, maybe like what would we, I think this green, I'm not using these greens and whatever specifically, but maybe like the green or maybe like the white is primary, so all my text is white. So maybe this is like text, and maybe the brown, well, white is like text and icons, and then maybe the green is the more like maybe I play around with this. Maybe I play around with like a color palette or something. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some kind of color palette going. Like maybe this. What? I don't care about. Where is how do I like pick my colors? How do I add something new? Colors. Add row. Hey, there we go. So maybe something like this. Like a mossy colored green. I kind of like this better. This is like neon. The other one was like neon green. Like grass, mossy kind of color. And then let's make the next colors with it. Refresh. Refresh. I kind of like it that. So for like the brown. Oops. Yeah, this is a better brown. Let's put these side by side. Yeah. And then let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. And then white can definitely still be like white, but maybe we want more of a gray as well. But that's not gonna be part of the gradient. So the brown, so to go maybe to brown here. Or maybe like, maybe green to brown to white. And then we need a gray. See, I don't know if this gray is good. I mean, that's fine. Let's refresh this. Yeah, that's more of like a stone gray. So maybe this is for... Do I have another like darker green? Let's see, let's do this. Color picker. I don't have a color picker for my my Linux distro. Do I have to build it? I don't want to have to build anything. WL color picker. Let's see. WL color picker? No. Oh, let me try yay. Yay color picker. Okay, it's going. But yeah, so this is gonna be like the color gradient, and I think this is gonna be like the maybe button, or like the, maybe this should be the icons. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I think this just stark white might be too bright, but I'll keep that in mind. I think it can be either or. Yes, I want to install that, and then color picker. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. All right, we're color picking. Cool. Let's bring that back. So that, 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 and that. Okay. So let's just erase all of this. So we'll do select, and we'll do paint bucket, black, select, delete. There you go. So the outline, let's add a new row. Colors, add row. So I think I want this to be, oops. I think I want this to be the icon colors. Why is this not copying? Copy. Okay, I guess I have to type it out. 59, 66, 27. Because this is definitely a more mossy color. So what if we do like icons? Yeah. And then this one is going to be B2BA 75. And this will be like buttons, les boutons, and then that's the same color. There we go. Les boutons. So that's gonna be like, so maybe the circle. So maybe the circle will look like this. And then we can paint bucket the inside. This outline's, oh my gosh. This outline's really hard to see just because I think it's on the black background, but it'll be something like this. Just imagine that being on the outside. And then the social will be the icon. So the darker green. So it'll be like, I don't know what the, whatever, LinkedIn is like a square, and then it says like, let's fill that. So it'd be something like that. I kind of like that. It's very Minecrafty, I guess. Go back to the chat. Okay. And then let's do this. So, oh shoot, where'd my color picker go? Okay. So this is gonna be the brown. So 6F, 4B, 22. And this will be like our, it could be like the main square background, but it could also be like our text. So this could be like text. I kind of want a lighter color than even this for let's see. This one, so FEEC2. FEEC2. Yeah, even lighter will go with like main space. Oops. main space. Kind of a lighter background. I don't know if I'm gonna even worry about a dark mode right now. Do FEE290. Oh, FEE290. And this will be maybe top gradient. That is the wrong color again. So we'll do top gradient. And then we need a bottom gradient. So this one looks good to be a bottom. So A6, CAA5. Be bottom. Gradient. So let's see. Okay, so we got all our colors. Here. Now, how do I want this to be? I think we can... Let's go back to the main space one. So the main space... So it's without the gradient, but we'll say the gradient goes from this to this. And then our main space will be here. And we'll fill that. It looks really bright just because on a black background, but... And then text will be like here. And then our socials will be down here. I think it's kind of fun. I like this. It's kind of naturey, Minecrafty, whatever. So let us begin. I think we are good to begin. So I have React pulled up here. And we're just gonna start from the very beginning. So setup or installation. Okay. React has been designed from the start for gradual adoption. You can use as little or as much React as you want, whether you want to get taste of React, add some interactivity to an HTML page, or start a complex React-powered app. Okay, I don't need this. I think it's going to be more like this. Add some interactivity to my HTML page. You don't need to install anything to play with React. Try editing this sandbox. Oh, okay. I was like, you don't need anything to start using React. Let's see. You can edit it directly, create a React app. How do I... Is this their whole installation page? Hello? To try React locally, download this HTML page. Create a React app using a recommended framework. If you want to build a new app or website with React, we recommend starting with a framework. Full stack frameworks. These recommended frameworks support all the features you need to deploy and scale your app in production. Full stack frameworks do not require a server. Yes, I know that. Client-side rendering, single-page app, static site generation. Yes. Cool. Next.js, React Router, Expo, other frameworks. Start from scratch. If your app has constraints not well served by existing frameworks. I guess I'll start with the framework. I wish it would tell me a little bit more. Next.js's app router is a React framework that takes full advantage of React's architecture to enable full stack React apps. Next.js is maintained by Vercel. You can deploy a Next.js app to any hosting provider that supports Node.js or Docker containers. Okay, no Docker containers. I think I want this. I think I want Next.js. But what is Next.js? What is Next.js? It's React framework. I thought React was a framework. So it's a framework for React, which is a framework for HTML or for JavaScript. That's so funny. This is where people complain about the abstraction. Whoops. Use React components to build user interfaces and Next.js for additional features. Under the hood, Next.js also abstracts and automatically configures tooling needed for React, like bundling, compiling, and more. This allows you to focus on building your application instead of spending time with configuration. That's the fun part, though. Maybe I don't want this one. Maybe I don't care about this one. Because I like this. I mean, yes, building the application is fun, but setting it up is also fun. Okay. Routing, rendering, data fetching, styling, optimizations, and TypeScript. See, I don't know what TypeScript is either. Okay, I'll come back to this. Although our docs are designed to be beginner-friendly, we need to establish a baseline so that docs can stay focused on Next.js. We'll make sure to provide links to relevant documentation. We have basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and React. Okay, I have these. I don't have this yet. So maybe we just... let's just use this. Copy. npx create next app. Now I don't have npx, I don't think. Do I have npx? That's the package manager, right? I don't think I have the package manager, but we'll see. So let's go to why is that like that? Hello? Let's quit and let's go to my terminal. Okay, no errors. Let's go to mount code. Let's do React. Oh, no. We'll need to create a directory. So we'll go here. And we'll go mount code get React. Yeah, create it. Okay. Let's go back. So we'll do mount code get React. Now, do I need to be inside of a folder, or will it create a project folder for me? That's the question. Does this create a directory? Okay, I think it... Okay, we'll just try it. Because it should create like an app folder, right? So let's go shell. Why are we... Hello? shell here. Okay, I'm in my React. And let's pull this over, paste this in, create next app latest. Yeah, I don't have npx. So let's do install npx arch. npm node package manager is a package manager for Node.js. It can install, remove, blah blah blah. npx node IC is a package manager for IC packages. Okay. You want to create a new React app. Instead of installing it using npm first, you can run it directly. Okay. So npx comes with the npm package, so you need to install npm to use npx. Okay. You can directly install it by mentioning the package name in your default Linux package manager. Oh. Alright, so I can do, it was what, sudo pacman -s node.js npm. Okay, I guess we're doing it in here. Paste. Oh, there was a $sign in front, that's why. That's fine. Failed to receive files. Error receiving file. Why? Let's see. So I guess I'm looking to install npm. So install npm arch to install npx. Let's see. I did sy, but I can try again. Okay, I guess that worked. I literally ran the same thing and it worked. I don't know what happened. Okay, and then we can check if we have that with node v, npm v. What? npm v symbol lookup error node undefined symbol. Y'all, this is why? Copy this. macOS. Rolling back. It's from like 3 years ago though. Guys, npx not even gonna work. Okay, I guess I'm just building it myself. Let's see. Let's just try it again. NPM version. Install the Node.js package. So let's not do that. Let's just do that. Let's see. It's not common to need or desire to work in different versions. Node version manager. You can set NVM up by adding this to your command line shell config. Let's see. What? Anything I put in here. Do I use LLM? Save me, LLM. I believe in you. And dynamically linked. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it's my libicu. I've had issues with that multiple times. And then we just export this. And then we export this. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Installing Node. Good. Okay, that's the right version. Cool. So now I can do npm version. All right. Thank you. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know why I keep having problems with my libicu thing. But we should be good to do this now. Let's close out of that. Let's go here. And let's do paste. Oh, I need to restart my IMAX. Okay, let's go here. We'll go mount code git react. We'll go here and we'll open a shell and we'll do paste. Okay, need to install the following things. Yes. What is your project name? Portfolio. Would you like to use TypeScript? Sure. Do I want to use TypeScript? I don't know. Should I use TypeScript with React? I'm gonna say no, because I have no idea anything about TypeScript. Oh. Would you like to use ESLint? I'm gonna say no. Would you like to use Tailwind CSS? This was recommended, so I'm gonna say yes. Would you... Wait, am I doing the right thing? Or do I need to hit enter over these? Yes. Yes. Wait, I have no idea if I'm selecting yes or no. No, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say no as well. Okay. Alright, it's just... It did something. So we have Tailwind CSS, and we also have TypeScript. LS. I'm going to do remove portfolio, because I don't think I did that selection thing right. Okay. I thought that was just typing out my... Why can't I remove... Oh, RM directory portfolio. What? Okay, maybe we just look. I don't want TypeScript though. Do I have to? Yeah, let's just see. So I have next.config.typescript, TypeScript config, node modules app. Okay, let's do this. So we have app, node modules, public. What's in public? Oh, why is this read only? I don't want to be in the shell anymore. Okay, there we go. So public and so file.svg globe next window TypeScript config paths include okay allowed JS. See, I don't know if I just totally screwed myself by doing that, but whatever. So we have because these are all TSX now, and I don't know if I want them to be like that. Where's even my entry point? Yeah, see, I don't globals.page. Yeah, no. I think I kill this. I think I get rid of this. What is RM directory Linux? Oh, rm dir, delete the directory and all its contents. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's go to our shell. Let's go back and let's do rmr portfolio. Yes. Okay. But okay. So we'll do paste this in. We'll do portfolio. Would you like to use TypeScript? No. Right, let's get out of here. Let's kill this buffer. Yes. And let's kill this buffer. Because that doesn't even exist anymore. And let's kill this buffer. And let's kill this buffer. And let's kill this buffer. And this one. And this one. Okay. Let's go to mount code get react. Oh no. Why do those all those still exist? Let's just go here and then let's open a shell and we'll paste this. Oh no, we're not gonna do this here. Let's do it like here. So cd mount code get cd react, paste this. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think this is gonna work better. Portfolio GMU. Would you like? Okay, it's like interactive. I get it. No. Would you like to use ESLint? No. Tailwind? Yes. Source? Yes. Sure. No. No. Alright, that looks a lot better. That's what I was expecting. Because TypeScript is something like, it's not completely different, but it's definitely different. Alright. So now if I cd to portfolio GMU, nice, and I cd to source, okay, there's app. Yeah, I don't know how the other thing works, so we're doing this. Let's cd out, and then we'll change to so I think it's just app or source app. Is page.js my entry point? No. Let's kill this. Yes. And kill this. And we'll do this again. All right, let's take a look. So we have jsconfig.json, package lock, package.json. So our name, dev build start lint, dependencies, dev dependencies, tailwind. Okay. And then let's go to README. This is a Next.js project bootstrapped with create next app. From GitHub Vercel. First, we're going to run the deployment server. npm run dev. Open localhost port 3000. You can start editing the page by modifying page.js. Cool. All right. So let's go to the other side. Then we'll do... Actually, I'll go here and we'll open a shell. Shell. npm run. Did I do that wrong? npm run dev. npm run dev. Okay. Then we can open a new Firefox window, and we can go local host port 3000. Next.js, get started by editing source app page.js. Save your changes instantly. Deploy now, reader docs. Examples, learn, go to next.js.org. All right, we are well on our way to becoming... So can I put it in my LinkedIn now? Did I do it? Did I do the thing? All right. I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make this half screen, and we're gonna kill that so we can have these side by side, because it does say it has hot loading, and I'm gonna hold them to that. So let's go to source, and then app, and then page.js. I think we just get rid of all of this. So let's set a thing. Oh, before I do that, I'll create a get. There we go. So we'll cancel this. We'll go back to our buffer, back to our shell. We should just open a new shell here. Shell. Can we open a new shell? Can I have more than one shell open at once? I guess not. Mount code get React portfolio. Okay. And then we'll do get init. What flags do I want for this? Get init new repo. Is it just get init? How do I name it something? Get init. Sure. And then we'll do... Oh, it already gave us a git thing. That's why. So git commit next.js and React setup. Oh, it's already committed for me? Question mark. Git status. Nothing to commit. Working tree clean. All right. I mean, I trust it. So let's go to our buffer and our other buffer, page.js. Let's do this, and let's go here. And I think we keep this. So we'll go here, back to the top, and we'll just delete to here. Okay, and then let's just do image main footer. So we just need a main. Okay. Let's do that. So let's just create a main tag and then a closing main tag. And let's just create like, because we should be able to just class is your mom. And we can just say, does that work? It does. We have an issue though. Invalid class. Oh, class name? Okay, and we have your mom as an H1 tag. And now I think the point is you're supposed to make this like a component and then just drop the component in or something, which is also fine. But let's go to React and go back to the tutorial. Let's see, learn React. So we want to make components. That's the idea. Components with the HTML. But we can still do it like this. It's still fine. Notice that my button starts with a capital letter. That's how you know it's a React component. It's always start with so I'm noticing this like really nice. I don't know if this is like a gradient. I can't tell, but it's definitely not white. So this is being changed somewhere. So let's go exploring. So source app global layout.js. So what's the difference between layout? Oh, layout is what imports, because normally you do like HTML import CSS, but this is layout.js importing globals.css. And we have like a variable, const. So const is like a function. This, when we call this, export const metadata, create next app. So we can call this like Patrick's portfolio. Artoria's portfolio. Let's see. And then we don't want this. I don't even know where this shows up, but it's just metadata, so will be created by yours truly. So our function root layout, which takes in children. I don't know where children is defined, but all right. So we're returning HTML body. Oh, is this where we can? Oh, I see. And then class name is how do you pronounce that? Geist, Sans. Dot variable, and then children, and then we put children into here. Where does children come from? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Globals.css. So this is where we can just define CSS stuff. But we do have Tailwind CSS. So how does that come into play? Because I see them just putting default stuff. We can do like one of our colored backgrounds for now. We can do like a background, and then we can do background gradient 1, and then we can pull up this. Top gradient was this. Copy this. And we can paste it. And then let's just make our background gradient 1. Refresh. I dare you to refresh. Background gradient 1. You're not refreshing. Let's see. So media prefers color scheme dark. Theme inline. So that's just defining more variables. Variable. Oh, I see. These can go back. This is what we want. So the body is going to be background gradient 1. There we go. Although that is very white and very not. Oh no, it is. I can still see this. Just barely. Although it's definitely not as yellow as this, but that's fine. And then like our main color is gonna be like text, or our, what is it, color? We can do, oh, this is like dark mode, I guess, or whatever. This is very bright right now, so I apologize, but we have a gradient to make, so let's worry about that first. Oh, this needs to be here. There we go. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, that is for sure not that color. So our gradient 2 is going to be the bottom gradient. It's like this. Here. And then our text color is going to be this brown. Guys, you have to hear me out. Yeah, I don't know if the vision's here. I don't know if this is gonna turn out. Icon is gonna be, icon color is gonna be this green. And it's gonna go here, and then we can do like we already have main space. Oh, main space. So foreground, I guess. Foreground is gonna be this. And put that in. And then our, let's see. Lebatone. I think it's the last one we need. So we'll do Lebatone. Oh, no. Button color. It's gonna be that. So color. So for the body. Yeah, let's just leave this how it is, honestly. And then what about a Oh, this is importing Tailwind CSS. So where can I find that? I just saw that. Where is Tailwind? Is that in public? Node modules? Oh, there it is. Tailwind CSS. Index.css. Theme.css. What is all this? What is all this? Okay, I feel like I don't touch this. I'm just gonna be real and say we don't touch this. But maybe index.css. Nope, maybe we don't touch this either. Keyframes. I feel like we end up editing this later. Like, this all feels very preset and probably why people use it. Use the user configured mono font family by default. Okay. This is why pre-baked things feel so wrong to me, because I'm like, oh, is there a config file? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Like, I don't touch this, but maybe there's a config file that I touch. Oh, there's so much. There's so much. Yeah, it's fun exploring though. Where did I find the configs for this stuff? Like, there's so many things. I didn't write any of this. I don't want this. Ugh. Okay, well that is a config file for JavaScript. I feel like I don't touch node modules, but maybe React with Tailwind CSS. Create a React app, then install Tailwind as soon as configure Tailwind's tailwind.config.js file. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of what I would do. Class name attribute. Yeah, I did this. I like Tailwind's in here. Let's see. I feel like I've seen this. Source index.css. App. Globals.css. Import Tailwind CSS. I'm getting lost. Okay. What are you? You're not what I want. Again, this is insane. Maybe it's in here? No. It keeps saying look for like a config. Add the Tailwind directives for each of your Tailwind layers to your source. Yo, I don't have this, and I don't know if I want to create it. Add the paths to all your template files in your tailwind.config.js. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't know if I have that file. Because I have these absolutely insane files that give me a bunch of garbage. React compiler runtime, JSX, React server. Where are you? Am I supposed to know where you are? Do I need to do this? Just start a shell. Why are you constantly doing stuff? Let's just make a new shell. Let's kill this here. Yes. No. Shell npx tailwind CSS init. npm install tailwind CSS. But I feel like I installed this with the thing. Did I not? Like, what did I install in the installer if it wasn't this? Oh, added 111 packages, bruh. Tailwind CSS init. Okay. That's fine. And then we'll kill whatever process this garbage is, and we'll go to kill this as well. And then let's kill this as well. And let's do this. All right, open you, tailwind.config.js, and then under content, add the paths to all your template files. Okay, so that's just a big inclusion. That's fine. So we'll just grab this. Did they mean to put a comma at the end of this? Sure. Add at tailwind directives for each of your tailwind layers to .source.index.css. Okay. Source. Yeah. Sorry, but I don't have an index.css, unfortunately. Public. I don't think I ever need to go in here. I don't think there's any reason for me to use any of this stuff. Although there is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So what I've learned is I'm so far not liking this at all, and I would have already been way farther along if I had just done HTML and CSS. Let's go shell and let's go touch. I don't know, it should be in. Let's do this. CD source touch index.css. At tailwind base at tailwind components utilities npm run start. Yeah, I have literally zero clue if what I'm doing is correct. npm run start. Lebaton. We want to open README. npm run dev. Let's go shell npm run dev. Okay. Module not found. Can't resolve Tailwind CSS. See, I think I fucked it now. I think it was working. I shouldn't have... Do I just nuke the whole project? I think I just nuked the whole project. I think I yank... now that I've explored, I think I go to here and I just grab all these here, and then I go to my shell and I close this. How do you quit this? Hello? Quit. Quit. Close. Exit. That's fine. Shell, and we go cd back. One more. And I go rmr portfolio gmu. Yes. What? Why is it autocorrecting to that? Okay, whatever. And then, okay, that's gone. And then I also want to do this portfolio. Why is it rm portfolio? rm-dir. Why are you not empty? I don't know. All right, let's do this. Let's bring back my terminal, and we're gonna go cd mount. No. Code get react, and we'll go to react Artoria portfolio. TypeScript? No. Yes. See, like, it's asking me if I want to use Tailwind CSS, so I would hope it comes with the necessary things for that. If it doesn't come with the necessary things for that, it's not gonna make any sense. Cool. And then maybe we just follow this. Installation. Next steps. Alright, maybe we don't use Tailwind at all. Let's just see what we can come up with. We're definitely first going to close out of this. And then we're definitely going to kill this buffer. Yes. Yes. Or I could just bring up the buffer thing. Here we go. And we'll do delete. There we go. Cleared the buffer. And then we'll go to directory. And we'll go to code, git react Artoria portfolio, and we'll go to source app, and we'll go to globals, and we will put these back just in case we need to use them. Cool. All right. The export default keywords specify the main component in the file. If you're not familiar with some piece of JavaScript syntax, blah, 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 blah. So about page, you specify CSS class with class names. Okay, so this is what I was trying to use earlier, but apparently it's just called class name now. Okay, React does not prescribe how you add CSS files. In the simplest case, you'll add a link tag to your HTML. If you use a build tool or framework, consults documentation. Okay. Markup. Curly braces lets you escape back into JavaScript so you can embed some variable from your code. You can also escape into JavaScript from JSS attributes. That's fine. You can put more complex expressions into the JSX curly braces, concatenation. That's fine. Conditional rendering lists, responding to events, list items, product, style, color, product is fruit. Oh, I see. Updating the screen. That's fine. Okay. I don't want to do tutorial. I think if I just go to here. What am I missing? So the README tells me this, and I will open a shell, and we'll do npm run dev. Npm run dev. All right. Are we back to our fun little escapade here? Local host 3000. We got a syntax error. Because I copied root from here. There we go. And good. And we can change this to background gradient 2. Yeah, nice. Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at what they have already. So let's go source app, and I think it's page. So layout.js is kind of interesting because we have root layout as this. This is kind of like the metadata stuff. So again, we can do Artoria's portfolio generated by Lamy. These are fonts, variable. Oh, I see. And then children goes here. Is this where we can put more cards? Or should we put it, my baton, les batons. Let's do React workflow. No. React where to put CSS. So you can import a tile sheet. Ah, cool. Okay. So, it is importing from here. So that's just globals. Globals.css. Default function root layout. You may write inline. CSS modules. I don't really care about modules. I kind of just want to write it how it is. React. What is layout.js? There's a file convention used to define UI structures that are shared across multiple pages or routes. It serves as a template, wrapping content and maintaining its state during navigation. Cool. Layout components receive a children prop, which represents the content of the page or nested layout being rendered within it. Oh, do I understand this? Layout component, why we use it? Let's see. Simply accept children as prompted and render them to the DOM together without other child components. Separate it from other components in the project. We create a layout jet and store the code of the layout component there. We import layout and wrap our application with it. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, so this is like, I think I want this. I think I want to start here. Because if we just like take this out, right? Let's do a little exploring. If we just take this out, yeah. Cool. What is commenting? Is it this? Yeah. Oh, what? So deleting it works. But commenting doesn't? Or is this not HTML content? Comment? Is this HTML comment? What is HTML comment? HTML comment. Is it like double? Oh, it's this. Oh, this is so weird. Like that? Unexpected token? Oh, it doesn't have the thing. Oh, it doesn't like that at all. Interesting. Unexpected token. Oh, because we're in JavaScript. JS comment. JavaScript comment. Oh, it does say that. So it should be commented out, which is fairly odd. So I was right about that. But I still see everything. But when I totally delete this, everything goes away. That's very strange. Why you like this? Okay, we can just remember that children goes here. And I think we can just start doing HTML now. Although the idea is that you start getting React components and whatever. So if we do like React components. React components are independent, reusable building blocks that constitute blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, React components. Let's go back and change the music. Let's see. When creating a React component, the component must start with an uppercase. Car extends React component. Rendering a component. Root.render car. React DOM create root. Get element by ID root. Root.render. Props can be passed as props, we're saying for properties. I see. Do I see though? That's the issue. Root layout, children. Components and files. Interesting. See, React, how to use components. So why are all these websites light mode? Jesus. Yep, you can also use to define class welcome extends React component. Element is equal to welcome, I see. And then we can use that, we can render that. Can I try that? I don't think this is the right place to try it, but so we'll find page.layout. And this is like grid rows. This is supposed to be all the classes, and I can see using variable. So font is family name, variable, blah, blah, blah. So what are all these? Where is it? Where is it calling these from? It might be calling these from the Tailwind stuff. I think that's where I saw them. Let's take a look. Because it's definitely not these. And it's, oh my, definitely not that. If I go to node modules, and I go to Tailwind, and then I go to like index.css, we can see there's color blue, color black, color white, text 7XL, font weight, ease in, ease out, transform, blur. So I think we just use all of these as variables. Cool. Let's just get some more stuff rendered to the page first. Okay. Yeah, let's just render some more stuff. Or look at some more stuff. So page. So main. Flex column. Oh, I already see it. So we're defining it as flex, and then we're defining it as flex column, and we're defining the gap, and then we're defining the row start. So if I go in here and I do, nope. First of all, that's cool. Tools. Where is freaking dev tools, man? Page source? No. Oh, that's close. Page info? No. Where's Firefox, like? Do I have to turn on like dev mode or something? Developer tools, there we go. Restart Firefox. And then if I go to here, browser tools, web developer tools, there we go. All right. Let's make this a bit bigger. So we take a look. This is the whole outside div thing over here that's divided by grid rows. And then inside, item center, justify, whatever. So main, where's main? Oh, so this is main. Flex columns. I see. Cool. Le bouton. Cool. I kind of want to keep some of this to reference it, maybe. But at the same time, I don't like looking at it. So maybe what we do is, can we okay, so we're gonna comment this stuff out actually. So we're gonna set a breakpoint and pull it all the way down to here. And whoops. Oh, so the Control Z is not undo Numix. We're just going to here, go all the way up. And we're gonna yank this, and we're just gonna start our own thing. So main, and we'll do h1. There we go, with the background color. The first thing I want to do is make a gradient. So, why is this? Ugh, the tabbing is so weird. What is happening? Can I just do this? That did not work like I wanted it to. Okay, so let's do how to make a gradient in how to make a background gradient React. I mean, it should just be CSS, but import React, import CSS variables with JavaScript. Define the gradient variables. I did. So use effects. Window add. Oh, that's so much. I don't care about all that. Let's go back to our buffer and we'll go to globals.css and we'll do body. But is body the same as main? That's what I'm getting kind of confused. Where's body getting defined? Because it's not here. I mean, maybe main. Maybe main is the thing we're looking for. Because if I just take out main and I do this, oops. Why are you still green? How does this know this is still green? Is it because of the template? Is it because of this? Root layout? Does this just automatically like get called? Root layout. It's probably just automatically gets called or whatever. So, okay, I'm kind of getting the system now. So we can go back to our CSS and we can define our background as linear gradient, and we'll pull this as the first or the second value. So it should be here, and we'll go, I'm sure this takes in two things. Yeah, it just takes in two variables. So we'll grab our variable background gradient 1, close that off, and then we'll do this. Semicolon. All right, that's that's what? I want it to be the full page though. Why are you not the full page? Oh, does it take in... Oh, it takes in 3 variables. Okay, interesting. So we'll do gradient direction. To right. I mean, this is the example, but I kind of want it to be like to bottom var gradient direction. And then the 2 colors. That's not what I wanted at all. Gradient direction, gradient start, gradient end. Yes. CSS gradient top to bottom. Linear gradient, top to bottom. Let's see. So ID equals gradient 1, height equals 200, background color equals red. Oh. Did this also say background image? Did I miss that? No, that just says background. Interesting. So let's do background image. Why are you still just white? I think I'm missing the other color. I don't need this. Yeah, that's fine. Background linear gradient. What am I missing? Did I spell something wrong? Background gradient 1. And then background gradient 2. Background gradient 1, background gradient 2. What if we get rid of this? Yeah, that works, but why is it like that? CSS linear gradient makes lines? I don't even know how to say that. Oh, banding. Let's see. Linear gradient, blah, blah, blah. Simplifying the colors that I included. Simplifying the colors. That's very strange. I mean, height 100%. That's not gonna do anything. Let's see. Oh, because that's like body. Why is body so tiny? Why is body so tiny? Let's see. Line height 24 pixels, position static. Alright. Body isn't full screen. CSS. Okay. Margin 0, height. Okay, so I just tried that, but 100%. So this needs to be both HTML and body. There we go. There we go. Cool. have our gradient. Which I don't know if I like the colors too much, but I think it, you know, it'll be fine. So the next thing we will need, maybe I flip them. I feel like I want to flip them. Let's do this and this. Oh yeah. And why is the tabbing is so ridiculous? I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. It's just like all the default tabbing is not right. So I think our default color for like text is gonna be var text color. There we go. And then let's see. Get some font families. How does font family work again? Font family. Property can hold several font names as. Oh, I see. Do quicksand. There we go. Although I think I'm gonna make the text like an element itself. And whatnot. So we'll keep it brown for right now. But let's make our page.js a little bit better. So we're already inside body. So let's make a new div and let's do, so that was this whole thing. So you can do class name and then you can list all the stuff inside of it. I'm probably just gonna end up, this is gonna be so silly because I'm probably just gonna end up writing my own CSS. But we'll see. We will see. So let's just do a div with class name is equal to, and we'll call this, so if I bring this up, this is gonna have the whole vertical thing. The whole vertical thing. So we'll do main vert or something. And we'll do a closing tag. Why does this keep doing this, man? So if I yank this, put this in here, we're fine. Oh, my tabbing is so messed up. I hate that. Why are you like this? Why do you not recognize? I'm gonna just manually tab for right now. All right. So if we go back to here and I go to dot, let's see if it'll autocomplete. Main vert. No, it doesn't know. That's okay. So we'll do margin. I think I can do margin left. Or we can just do margin, and then I think is it left, right, up, down? CSS margin. Yeah, so this. Yeah, top, left and right, bottom, top and bottom. Okay. So top and bottom is 0. And then left and right will be what is EM again? EM. What is rem? Yeah, I think I want the viewport. So VM? CSS viewport. Fixed iframe. Let's see. Oh, I should probably reference what they put in their own code. Okay, yeah, so these are viewport height, viewport width. So yeah, I think I can do like the margins will be, I don't know, 10 viewport width. And we'll do background color is gonna be our foreground. Cool. And then we'll do again, why is it only up here? Because div is this, right? But why is it only height of 24? Is it because it's line height? Is that why? Is everything inheriting this like line height thing? What if I do 10 view height? Let's just do this. We're gonna do height is gonna be 10 or maybe 50% of view height. Okay. And width is gonna be 50% of view width. Okay. And then actually, let's just grab all of this. And then we'll do margin. So top and bottom are gonna be oh no, height is gonna be 100% view height. And then basically want to center this. So it's going to be 0 and then auto. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then we don't actually need a background color. This is going to be invisible. So we can actually just do that. Cool. So far, so good. Then what we'll want is in here, we can get rid of this now. This tabbing is gonna be the absolute death of me. We're gonna do, so that'll get that whole vertical part. And then the next thing we can do is this inside box. So we'll do div class name equals main box. I'm gonna close it off. And then in here we can do dot main box is gonna be height. We only want half the width, so 50% of, well, let's add a color first. Background color, we can just do white. Cool. Height is 50% of that. But we always want it to be a square. So if I do like with auto, well that, no, because that'll fill it out. So 50% of this. How do I make this a square? So it's always a square. Because we're gonna have this rectangle, and then this part is gonna be in here, but I want it to be like this. So this part right here. So I think we'll do, we don't need this. I think it's the width of this that we'll need to change. So let's see. Let's delete this and put it in here. We really want our thing to be like as tall as this is wide, so maybe we want, oh, that's gonna be too big, so maybe we do like 40, right? No, let's do 50. And then let's grab this again and put it down here. And we just need it big enough to be a square. So how do we know what big enough to be a square is? I think that's a square. If I just did 50 view width. So if I like make this full screen, that is definitely a square. And then we'll do the margins auto. Whoops. So we'll do margin for this. to be on height is auto. Oops. And then 0. We want the margins to be 50% and then 0. Oh, why is that restarting the gradient? Why did that just pull the whole gradient down? Oh, because it's margins, not padding. Let's see what I do with padding. So you need to move it down, but why is it moving the gradient? The gradient shouldn't be coming down with it. Margin 0 and then auto. Yeah, my gradient's coming down with it. That's very strange. Let's take a look. Because the whole body came down with this. Why? Why did the whole body come down with this? Does it have something to do? I think it has something to do with pushing this down. But I want to push it down in lieu of main vert, not of body. Let's see. Because padding is between two objects. So I would need to pad things between two objects, not locating. Let's see. Margin moves body. It can affect the position of the parent element. That's because the margins of the elements collapse with the margins adjacent to siblings. The basic reason for this element is that a margin specifies the minimum distance between elements, not a distance around the element like padding specifies. You can get around this by adding padding. Okay, so just add some padding to the body, I guess. Padding 1 pixel. And then margin auto 0. Very strange indeed. Oh, whoops, it should be 0 and then auto. Right? Why does this think this is left and right? Should be margins. If I say top and bottom, 50% for auto. I don't know if it's changing anything. Because main vert, no, that worked. Main vert works for auto like this. auto 0. I just need you to be pushed down. What if I just don't do any of these? And I do like display I don't know, flex, and then flex direction column, and then align content center. CSS grid is not on this page. Okay, so we have one flex item. Center flex item. Oh. Align items and justify content. To center an element, we use align items to align items on the cross axis. Main axis. Okay, so that should have worked. Align items. Oops. Center. Oh boy. Now I don't even see him. What happened to him? What happened? He lost his height or something? Why is he 0 by 0? Oh, because I need to define its width as well, I guess. Width 100%. Okay. You're here. You're just not centered. Oh, why? You have a thing. That's just your parent box, right? Let's see. Inherited from body. Inherited from HTML root. Layer base. Oh, is this? Oh my gosh, I forgot this was a thing. I have to do .main vert, right? To say it's like a child. Oh, make div child of another div. CSS. Let's see. Dot container and then div. So it's dot main box. Oh no, dot main vert. Dot main box. Okay. Now center yourself, fool. I think I can do the margin now. Margin top. Auto. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We're onto something. Margin. Auto on all sides. There we go. Now we have a box. And then if we make this a lot smaller, I think what we want to do is make this a lot smaller. And then can height be auto? No, I think we have to change both of those. I like that. That's fun. And now we can change the color back to our foreground. I feel like that's still not our foreground. What are we getting that from? Foreground main. Yeah, I think we're getting that from the wrong. There we go. Okay, now if I do CSS round corners div. Rounded corners. Border radius. Border radius. What is it, pixels? If I do like 1 view width. That's fun. And then if we do border color and we make it like the brown, so like var text color border size CSS border I think we have to define border first, so solid. Oh, we can do the size there, so let's just get rid of that. And we'll do 1 rem. That has to do with the font size, so I don't know if I really want that. Ooh, yes. Maybe 0.5. Maybe this is too strong. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And then I don't think I'm gonna write my own text. I think I'm gonna draw it in A-Sprite so I can get the pixelated look a little bit better. So let's think about doing that. But we can also do the socials at the bottom as well. So maybe we do that. All right. I almost want the other links to just kind of be floating. So like maybe we take this color and do like Just like a link here, and a link here, and a link here, and a link here, and a link here. Something like that. Let's think. Clean that up. I'm really gonna have to figure out the tabbing for this. Maybe we round the corners a little bit more. Like maybe 2. Yeah, I like that. Let's think. Okay, let's think about the social buttons. So those are gonna go down here. So that's gonna be under what the heck? Where's my page? There we go. So that's gonna go in here. Let's do I want to do a comment. So we'll do this, and we'll do brown box. Oh yes, JavaScript. Forgot. And then when we go here, we can do social box. Now this is not actually gonna be filled with anything. Class name. What is? It's gonna be filled with the buttons, but it's not. It's gonna be invisible for right now. Give me 1 second. It is so funny that it prints the comments. Why does it? Who decided this was a good idea? Also, I'm literally not even learning React. I'm just doing HTML at this point. But we'll get to it. We will get to it. So let's do in my social box. We'll extend main vert to main or to social box, and we'll do background color white. Social box. Social box. Okay. And then we'll do main vert. Yeah, alright. So we'll do height. This needs to be really small, so like I don't know, 5 view height. And then There we go. Oh, but I realized that these are in a column. I think this is interfering with what I'm trying to do. Because I don't think this is centered. Yeah. What if I just take out this? And then we auto. This should be doing auto margin. So maybe we do like 50%. Oh, but again, the margins are gonna be, I see. What if I do no margin? And then I bring back this. Oop. That didn't get saved to my keyring, unfortunately. So we'll do display flex, display flex, or flex direction column. Okay. And then align, so align items, justify items, center, align items, center. So I don't want to set the margin, I just want to set the position. Oh, I see. Oh, top, auto, bottom, auto. What is like the main thing that's like top? What's like the one above that? Just like position, auto. Because if I do position like 10 pixels. CSS column. CSS flex column center without margin. Position relative. Position relative. Right, okay. So if we do like top 20 pixels. How do you just move an item? I think it's stuck because of the flex stuff, but we'll see. Achieve moving the gaps by replacing width with flex. flex with percentage values, grow and disable. I kind of want something more like this is in the center at all times, and this is at the bottom, and then they kind of get closer together. I don't want one to push the other one out of the way. Well, let's at least do this is going to be 100% of the width. That's fine. And then this needs to go to the bottom of the screen. Flex. Yeah, I think I'm using this slightly wrong. I think I want to be using it. Let's see, ignore another item's margin, CSS. Position fixed. Absolute. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fixed. Relative. Okay. Oh, I see. Relative to this, I see. Okay. So how do we make this sit on the bottom? So we'll do margin top is 95 view height. Oh. Is this margin bottom? What? Social box. So I have two items in this column. This one needs to go all the way down, but I don't want to do like justify content, because justify content is like space evenly, I don't know, stretch, space between, because that works like that, which is fine. But then on here we need to add a margin top of, what did I have it before? Auto? No, it needs to be 50 view height. Well, it needs to be 30. I don't think that's exactly centered though, which will be very extremely bothersome. I want the same amount of space that there is. Oh, I know what I need. I need the viewport height I need half of the viewport height minus the width of the box. So minus 30 view width. How to do math in CSS. There you go, calc. Calc. I don't think it's exactly what I wanted to happen. Because I want this. Oh, minus half. Minus 0.5. 0.5. Or 15. 15 view width. There we go. So its own height, half of its own height, plus 50% of the viewport. And then that should always be centered on the screen. So no matter how small we make this. There we go. Cool. Unfortunately, the border doesn't get smaller, so we'll have to obviously change that. But let's get going with the socials. Should drink some water. Obviously the black box or the white box is not going to stay. But let's change this so that inside the social box we're going to have 3 icons, which are going to be le batons. Class name equals GitHub button. And then we'll do an ending tag. And then where's a button? Does it have a closing button? It would be type equals le baton. And it will say let's pull this out, and it will say nothing because le baton. All right. Oh, I forgot we doing that. All right. So I think there's already a thing where there like is a button, like whatever you want to call it. Okay. I didn't realize my Slack messages were going off. Do not disturb. Okay. So how does it know to like automatically not make it that super ugly button? Was that in here or something? See, why I don't get this, because I just want to do it myself, man. I think this is a pretty good start to this. And I am starving. So I am probably going to end the stream here. And I appreciate anyone who joined. But I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. And I hope everyone has a good night.